Hey everybody, Dwayne Murtoff here with Project Dragonfly. Just thought I'd give you an update on this 24 GMC Canyon. I had a guy reach out this past weekend with some questions, and it's been a little while since I did an update on it. I have about 15,300 miles on it now, and as you can see, I did get a new trailer, and I'll try not to be repetitive with any of the information I'm giving you, so just kind of give you some observations. Gas mileage, I'll hit that real quick. Since I got this new trailer, the new trailer is about 1.5 feet longer than the previous trailer. It's a double axle, 5,000 pound axles, and I'll just kind of show you the inside real quick here. And the reason I'm doing that is because I haven't weighed it, so I don't know. In order to give you an idea of gas mileage and weight and all that kind of good stuff, I really don't know. So this is how I have it set up. You can see I've got some shelving up there. The shelving is all 3/4 inch plywood, so you can just kind of factor that into your what you think the weight overall weight of it is. I have a tool cabinet down here. Yeah, and every my cases and stuff here, so a lot of these are empty. I tried to keep the bulk of the weight to the back over the axles. So just to give you an idea from a weight standpoint, that's kind of how I have it set up. So about the truck and gas mileage in particular, I would say a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I went to a customer's house with just the truck, and I got about 24 miles to the gallon. The next day I went with the trailer, and I got like 10 miles to the gallon. So you can pretty much figure you're gonna get half of your, take half of the mileage off of whatever you're normally getting, and that's probably what you're gonna get when you're pulling a trailer. Let's see, one other thing, the tongue here, I talked about this one other time. I bought the 8-inch drop hitch, and I really only needed a 6-inch. I didn't know it at the time, but if you're considering buying one of these AT4s in particular, they have the 2-inch lift. The Trail Boss, I believe, might also have a lift, but I know the AT4 does. So if you're thinking about buying one of these trucks, you should be good with a 6-inch drop, and that should do everything you need it to do. Again, try not to be repetitive here. One of the negatives I would say I've noticed is, and I think this is just due to the length of the trailer, when it's windy and I'm going down the road, I'm getting some push from side to side. Even though this truck has the wider track, it still does get pushed a little bit side to side. And again, it's because of the bigger, longer trailer, and that's creating that issue. So it's not horrible, it's manageable, but you do notice it. So again, about 15,300 miles on it. The only other thing I would say that I just wanted to give an update here, and that is sometimes when you turn on sometimes when you get in the truck, you have your phone with you, the Bluetooth system will just connect and start playing. So sometimes this infotainment center thing doesn't always exactly work as it should. I don't know how else to say it, but I think that's about it. I'll give you one other little tip. So if you're a trailer guy like I am, a lot of us have the brake controller boxes and all that kind of stuff, and we need to mount the screen. And I've just found that the suction cup things, they always cut loose, and then you got a big mark on your windshield somewhere. And very simply, this works out great. I just thought I would try this. It's just some Velcro. Just take some Velcro that baby on there, kind of lean it back up against, and when the guys get in your truck to do the inspection, it's simple enough to remove. So that's actually worked out really well. And again, just a simple little easy thing that you can do. So I think that's about everything I wanted to cover. Gas mileage, just give you an idea what it's like with the new trailer. it pulls it pretty well. I mean, honestly, it pulls it pretty well. I definitely had my suspicions or my concerns about the 2.7 liter 4-cylinder, and this AT4 has the higher end engine. I can't remember what they call it. I think it's the Max or something. And like I said, it does a pretty good job. It'll definitely cut the wheels loose. Even pulling this big trailer, it'll cut the wheels loose on that on those rear axles. So the turbo, I'm still not totally used to the shifting because of the turbo system, the 8-speed transmission. You know, I'm not always sure when I'm going to get into that power band, you know, because the power band's kind of changing on you as the truck makes adjustments. So anyway, I hope that helps you out. I do have a ladder rack on here, you can see, and I've got 4 ladders up there, so there's a decent amount of weight up there. This trailer is also I think they call it a contractor version, and basically you can walk around on the roof, so you can pretty much figure that that's also 3/4 inch plywood, and so that's going to add to the weight again, because I don't know what the overall weight is. I'm just trying to give you some, you know, some kind of an overall idea. I'll talk about the lights here real quick. So got this new trailer. In order to turn the lights on the trailer, I have to turn the lights on in the infotainment center. I have to go in and turn the truck lights on in order for these lights to come on the trailer. So the automatic lights that are on the truck do not engage the trailer's running lights. So that was a little, I don't know. I don't know if I should call it disappointing, but you know, it's just an extra step that you have to take. So, okay, well, if you're thinking about buying one of these trucks, I hope that helps you. And overall, I'd say I've been happy with it. The main thing is the comfort. It is a pretty comfortable truck inside. I looked at the Toyota, I looked at the Fords, the Ranger. I'm trying to think. I think I looked at something else too. And you know, for the amount of money you're paying, I think it's a pretty solid mid-sized truck, and there's definitely a lot of utility here that you're going to get with it. The 5-foot box, I'm not going to lie, that's a little bit annoying. I was used to a 6-foot box, and it would be nice if that was a little bit longer, but again, you know, you're getting a 4-door truck, so that's kind of the way it goes these days. All right, everybody, well, I hope that was helpful to you, and you know, if it is, great. If you have some other questions, feel free to leave a comment on the video, and I'll get back to you when I can. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.